Hey guys, Hector Castillo, Poppy from girlschase.com. All right, teaching her how to fuck. So I've always seen guys talk about like a girl needs to know how to fuck, like she knows how to fuck right. I don't know what guys are talking about when they mean that, because when I'm fucking, she's pretty much a rag doll, a consensual rag doll, but she's a fucking rag doll. Like, I am fucking her. She's not fucking me. She's getting fucked. The fucking, the being fucked verb is being done to her. So within the linguistic sense, she's an object, not in the actual sense. Though when it comes to the bedroom, like, I want her to pretty much just be a sexual object, respectfully, but sexual object. I am acting upon her. I'm pushing her head into the bed, I'm smashing her pussy, I'm moving her to different positions, I'm fucking her, I'm dominating her, I'm spitting on her, slapping her, choking her, whatever she's comfortable with. So I don't know where in that space of her getting fucking demolished is room for her to be doing fucking. So for me, in my perspective on how a man should fuck, be very dominant, not all the time rough, but a lot of the time rough. There's moments where you're building up the tempo and you're kind of being romantic, whatever, but when you're really going at it, you are just, boom, you're just fucking getting it. Now, when that's happening, what is gonna make that sex better? Sounds, sights, and rhythm. This is super important. I didn't realize this until some time. The way a girl moans is, like, if you live in an apartment building and, you know, there's girls, like, this one apartment building that I've lived in, there's a hot girl. And I lived next to her, and she'd get fucked. And I would just hear the way she moans, just the sound of her voice and the way she's going about it, and it's just so fucking sick. I would just literally get hard, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck, like that is really sexy the way you're getting, like you're sounding like I would love to fuck you. When a girl sounds sexy when she's getting fucked, it's angelic. It will turn you into, if she's doing it right, you're gonna feel like it's gonna be a mixture between a whimper and a moan. Because some girls like, okay, that's nice, it's fun. But the whimper, when she's just like, it's almost like you're this big, I always think of this big anime monster, you know, with like fucking wings and fucking big ass teeth, and he's like 100 feet tall. And he's just got this big fucking dick, and he puts it inside of her, and it like, you could see her belly just get filled with it because it's fucking huge, and she's this tiny little white blonde thing. It's this big monster. It's just, ooh, ooh. That's what I think of when I think of sex, okay? And when she's whimpering, it feels like you're that thing, and she's like, oh, oh, oh. It's such a beautiful mix. Now, how do you get her to actually do this? Obviously, it's better to find a girl who just naturally does it. Also, if you're fucking a girl right, she's usually going to have these moans by like effect of getting fucked like this. I first noticed it once I started getting like more dominant and fucking girls right. They'd be like, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why am I getting turned on by it? Like, she looks like I'm hurting her. And I was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm having a great time. I'm like, okay. And then I started to realize that she was just getting really into it. And I didn't feel ashamed that it turned me on to like kind of feel like I was hurting her. It's a sadistic part of me. So to have that mixture of a whimper and a moan, how do you actually get her to do it? Besides her already knowing and you fucking her into it, talk to her about it. If she's a lover of yours, be like, hey babe, like, and I gotta tell you, like, I really like when a girl like sounds a certain way when she's getting fucked. So, you know, maybe try it. And some girls are like, the biggest like response is, if they're not just submitting to it, they'll say, I don't want to fake it. The way I do it, or the way I say is, look, it's kind of like if you're in a bad mood, if you force yourself to smile, you're gonna actually feel better. Or if you're feeling kind of like unconfident as a man, make your legs really wide and your arm wide like this, and just stand there for like a minute. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel like a more dominant man, and your testosterone's actually gonna raise, because this is the posture of a high status dominant alpha male. In the same way, when I have these girls who aren't very vocal, I tell them, hey, moan for me. And they'll say, oh, you know, I don't want to fake it. I'll say, look, just trust me, just do it. And when I start fucking them and they're moaning, they at first they're like, Like, should I be doing this, right? And then I keep going into it, and they're like, and they get really into it, and then they realize that there is something natural to them expressing themselves, kind of like in martial arts, we were taught to like, because first of all, it's scary. Second of all, it helps you breathe. So you breathe every time you punch. In the same way, when she's getting fucked, she needs to fucking make a sound because it helps get the tension out, right? Because she's getting fucked. As men, we're like pushing our energy out. She's having energy go inside of her. So it's, you ever seen a girl have an orgasm? It's almost like she can't even control herself. By using her voice, she gets to express that, right? And she lets the pleasure come through her and come out of her through her lungs and her voice. It's actually quite rhapsodic and rhythmic and beautiful. If she expresses herself with her voice, she's not only gonna turn you on, right? It's gonna make you fuck better because you're getting turned on by her sounds. It's gonna make her feel better because she's going to be hearing herself getting fucked, and she's gonna seduce herself into this trance, and it's going to create more, because you have the trance of the body and now you have the trance of the voice, like, and you build and build and build, and it's a song and a dance. So this is super huge, like really, really big. As for sights, she just needs to be in good shape. There's nothing better than having a girl with a tiny waist and a fat fucking ass, and you're just, oh my God, you're grabbing it, you're fucking spanking it, she just looks great. She looks back at you and she's just beautiful, right? The more beautiful and the more sexy she is, that's gonna turn you on the most. But also, she can change the way she looks by changing her posture. So you change the way her back, that's the biggest thing, it's the back bend. Whether she's in doggy style and just, you just gotta get her to make that angle, and just lightly. What I'll do is I'll fuck her and I'll just kind of press on her lower back, and I'll even tell her, like, make an angle, okay? And what this will do also, not only will it look more beautiful, right, as an artistic like display of her body, whether it's in doggy style, whether she's on her side, whether she's on her back, she can make herself look sexy. There's ways, and you can morph her to that, and then she'll adapt to it. So if you like her legs this way because you can see more of her ass or her pussy, you know, move it in the way that you enjoy it. And what's gonna happen though is usually, it's kind of like when a girl's on her knees sucking your dick. If she's just like this, she's enjoying it. But if she arches her back and sticks her ass out and splays out her legs and puts her arms down and just lets you face fuck her, she's gonna enjoy it even more, because now she feels like she's in this submissive position and she feels sexy. And when a girl feels sexy, she's going to look more sexy and vice versa, and there's gonna be better sex for both of you. So make her display herself in a beautiful, like she's a piece of art, like a beautiful, exquisite, there's nothing more beautiful than the female body. You know, maybe like a majestic fucking mountain, or, you know, overlooking some beautiful forest. Like, besides something mystically transcendental about one of those sites, I can't think of a single thing that is more beautiful than a fat fucking ass and then a sloped lower back, curved onto a beautiful head of hair and a beautiful face with beautiful, like, there's just, oh, it's fucking art, okay? That'll turn you on, and that'll help you fuck better. It'll make her feel sexier, and then that'll make you, because you're fucking better, make her feel sexier, and then make you enjoy it more, and her, it's just a, yeah, it's a clusterfuck. It's very reciprocal. So sounds and sights, that's really a lot of it, okay? Like I said, if you're fucking the girl, there's not a lot of room for her to do anything besides get fucked well. This is what we're teaching her. We're not teaching her how to fuck. We're teaching her how to get fucked by the D, okay? Lastly, rhythm. This is one that she's gonna need to learn. You know, some girls, they just don't got rhythm. They're in the club and they're trying to dance, but they're, you know, they just kind of got this, right? And then you got the girls who are just like, oh yeah, oh Bobby, oh Bobby. They got the moves. And when you get them in bed, they're gonna be good, because they're gonna, just like when you were grinding with them on the dance floor, when you got them in bed and you're like this, they're gonna know when he thrusts, I push. When he pulls back, I pull back. And so there's a beautiful fucking rhythm. And that's what's gonna make the orgasm happen. This is gonna get your dick hard. This is gonna make you really horny. It's gonna make it fucking, you just wanna fuck the shit out of her, right? But the rhythm, that's what's gonna make her come, and is what's gonna make you come. She's looking beautiful, she's sounding beautiful, and she's got that rhythm. And then every time you hit, she pushes as far as she can to just get your dick 1 centimeter more in. Beautiful. Follow me on Instagram. Like this video, subscribe. Buy all the shit in the description below, because there's no use in teaching a girl how to get fucked if you don't have a girl to fuck who's not willing to fuck you.